Okay, first phase of the installation is to remove the front shielding, this plastic shielding that goes around the lower part of the engine, and looks like it might be a skid plate, but is not. I've already removed a screw from right here, a little 4.5 millimeter Allen head wrench screw, and I've removed the corresponding one on the other side. There's a couple of little pressure fittings that need to be removed. Let's go here and here. You just push in into a rubber grommet, and you see that? That makes the thing. That makes the. Now, this is the first time I've seen it. This is the actual connector that we will be plugging the dual clutch electronic thing into, and there's no more to it than that. I mean, it's a matter of mounting things and levers and such, but that's the most difficult part of it, is unplugging the cap and then tying into the electrical system. Let's see about this. Okay, this is a little different. I'm going to have to remove a screw to get this clear, because that's what I do, and then I'll have to take this off, and we'll come back to it in just a minute. Well, second stage is to remove a cap screw right here, and one down here, 2 cap screws, 8 millimeters, and this should come. Well, if I move it all the way, it will come out. There we go. Goes in here, and fasten it out a little bit. Well, as you can see, I did remove this little cover. It has a steel plate in there, probably to protect the engine cases should the chain break. That's this little device here. And I'm now hand holding my camera to show the next important part. These screw holes are already attached, and those go to mount this mechanism, the shift mechanism, electrical switch, and serrated lever things. They mount right here using these bolts, which are right there, nothing to it. Let's see where I put that thing now. Right here. These are the included Allen head screws, and one goes to the back, and one goes to the front. Okay, now you're not going to be able to see this with this, but the device is now installed. And this little cover removes by, pry this up, one little tab, and then I use another screwdriver to kind of move it loose of the area, and it's off. And all that I do is slide the new one on, so, and electrically it's good. Well, the wiring is done now. It's secured. The one remaining thing is to put a supplied tie wrap that goes around the shift cable and around the connector, or the wiring harness for kickstand or side stand, if you prefer. Let's cut that off. That holds everything in place, I think. And of course this is now underneath there and properly latched up. This little cover goes over the thing. It's a rubber cover, very nice. It's going to fit over the entire mechanism, the shift mechanism, as so. And this goes up over that. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, it is now well protected from dirt and the elements. This is page 9 of the English Language Instruction Manual, showing templates used to modify the left side cover that goes over all this dual clutch shift kit. The next part, almost the final part, is transferring the template, which I have cut out from my Japanese language thing, on templates onto the left rear cover. And you can see this cover, this is where we're making the 1-inch hole, 25 millimeter hole, and that's the little spot where it's to be marked, and I'll mark that now with a, they say an awl, but I have a little punch, and that actually is template B. This is template A, and I'm going to cut this part out, probably grind it out. They want me to use some kind of a saw, but I don't have one like that. Anyway, remove the black part right there. So Honda wants me to drill a 1-inch hole, and I have using a hole saw. This is the preferred type of hole saw. It's just a tube with sharp teeth and a pilot drill down there. This is used, I think, more for wood. It has cutting blades, cuts the whole hole out. Now I'm going to try this one. It's pretty raggedy, but I have the side cover. I'll leave the, let's see if I can get that off. Nah, to get it off later. Anyway, let's see how this works, and set it in the hole. Now I'll clean this up and trim it a little. But what you see, that's the piece that was cut out. It's going to be a little bit bigger than 25 millimeters, but an inch is smaller than 25 millimeters. Anyway, I'll clean this up, and next thing you'll see, I'll demonstrate where I've notched this piece out, and we'll put it on the motorcycle. So the hole is drilled and trimmed to a good extent, inside and out. This is where the little notch was cut out. I'm not sure if that's visible or not. There it is. Okay. Okay, I have reassembled it this far. Hole in position, and then the little grindy hole under here, down here. Hole around it. Something I didn't mention is this little device right here is a threaded plastic plug that goes in right there. It is threaded. I tried to pry it out and broke it, but you can put something in there and thread it in and out. If I was going to take this off, I would save it. As a matter of fact, I will save it. I'll save both of these items in case I remove this kit if I don't like it. So next is to reassemble this part. This, now, you'll notice, or you may not notice, there's a tiny little dot right there, and that mark needs to be aligned with the groove in the pivot arm, and it is. And then a screw goes into this hole, and there's the groove, and it will not remove, it will not fall out. Okay, I'll tighten that up in a little bit. Now, then this comes right here. Okay. This threads in, and you're beginning to see what this thing is going to be like. Okay. Now, there we go. I'll tighten it up and do what is necessary. Something else, if you can tell this, down here, yeah. This little rod between the arm and the shift lever is adjustable. And it has a right hand thread on one side, left hand. So if you lower your pegs, drop them down a little, or you prefer a higher or a lower position on the foot peg, this adjustment is made right here. So that's about it. Well, this is how it looks fully assembled. I'll do one on the road after a while. But the front plate is attached, and the new linkage is attached right here. Foot peg plate is on, and now I have to reattach the battery and do what they call registration.